Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is ZJ Pierce. I am the Southern Wrestling Scholar, and today we are here to recap the New Year's Evil edition of NXT. This was a very good show. This was a very fun show. This was a very newsworthy show, and I'm going to tell you why in case you missed it. Let's get into it. So, start of the show. Blake Monroe just jumps Thea Hale as she's making her entrance for the North American Women's Championship match. Throws her to the steps, the barricade, just full Mariah May. That's not it. Like, Blake Monroe didn't attack that girl. Mariah May attacked that girl. So, it looks like the match is postponed. This immediately leads to an impromptu promo from Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints says how 2025, he needed NXT, but now with all of NXT's favorites leaving, NXT needs him. He's not worried about if it's Leon Slater or Obafemi. He does want the one back with Obafemi because it's 1-on-1 and he doesn't like that. But it's all about the NXT Championship in 2026 for Ricky Saints. This means now our first match of the night goes to Tatum Paxley versus Izzy Dame. This was a very good match showing off both women's strength. I personally love Tatum Paxley in this match because she was so energetic. The crowd was so behind her. All her moves looked crisp, and she made a very good face for the arguably great growing heel that Izzy Dame is. I can't wait to see more of Izzy Dame's work with the culling. But tonight, the night belonged to Tatum Paxley as she hit the 450 splash and cemetery drive for the win. Congratulations goes out to Tatum Paxley. Backstage, Blake Monroe is found by Ava, who questions her about why she did what she did. Blake Monroe says, "You asked for the glamour, you got the glamour, now give me my title back." Ava bans Blake Monroe from the building and calls the championship match off. That doesn't sit well with Thea Hale, who demands to have an open challenge. Despite being in the medical room, she demands an open challenge. Ava says, sure, more on that later. Next, we have the NXT Women's Championship match between Jacy Jayne and Kendall Gray. Again, a very good match and a very great showing for both of these women. Jacy Jayne showing why she is one of the most improved women's wrestlers of the last year, and Kendall Gray showing why she is going to be the future of the NXT Women's Division one day because she is currently the Evolve Women's Champion. Make sure you watch Evolve on Tubi. I might. But this was a very good showing. Towards the end of the match, obviously, we had Fatal Influence and Ren Sinclair distractions, all leading to what appeared to be a Oblivion-style Shades of Grey attempt from Kendall Gray, but Fallon Henley grabbed Jacy by the trunks. Jacy hit the rolling encore elbow for the win. Congratulations, Jacy Jayne. Following that was Thea Hale's open challenge. What she said, despite what happened this early in the night, she wants to be a fighting champion. So first woman in the ring gets the title match. Obviously, the Evolve Women's Division swarms, because not a single main roster NXT woman was in that crowd. Tatum Paxley comes out with a chainsaw. Looks like she's going to chase everybody away and be the first one in the ring. It turns out to be Izzy Dame, who slid in from the back. And by God, Izzy Dame put Tatum through the ringer. They went through a commercial break where Izzy Dame just dominated Thea Hale. And Thea looked like she might get some offense. Obviously, she went for the springboard senton that won her the title. Izzy got the knees up, removed the tape from her side, and continued to focus on the midsection to the point where Thea Hale couldn't lock in her Kimura lock. The finish was kind of clunky because it led to a spot where Izzy Dame looked like she wanted to win the match by countout, but this is a championship match. You obviously can't do that. So she had to get Thea Hale back into the ring and then set up the finish of the match, which was an attempt of Thea Hale going for the Kimura lock on the top rope, but turned into the Super Dame Over, which is just basically the lowdown for my people that know, but it's a spine buster. Went for the Super Spine Buster off the rope, giving Izzy Dame the 3 count and giving Izzy Dame the Women's North American Championship. This is now the 3rd championship to enter the culling, and this is Izzy Dame's first title. Congratulations, Izzy Dame. You actually deserve it. We get a nice backstage segment with the Vanity Project, Lola Vice, and Kalani Jordan to set up their match next week. Joe Hendry is looking for some people to help take care of Dark Stakes so he can fight Deion Lennox 1-on-1. And in our only men's match of the entire evening, believe it or not, we then get the main event of Obafemi defending the NXT Championship against this young man right here. Like, if you see me pointing, if you don't know who this is Leon Slater. This young man is 21 years old. He is currently the TNA X Division champion. And this boy right here is going places. This was a great match. Superb. Obviously, Leon Slater, being the lighter guy, was able to take a lot of the offense from Overfemi, which only made the points where he got back at Oba even better. Highlight of the match was when Leon Slater was able to pick Overfemi up for the body slam and get a near fall off of a splash. This was a great match, but ultimately, Leon Slater would fall to the Fall to Grace powerbomb, and the Ruler would retain his title. And as Oba goes for his pose, we cut backstage to Ava giving a pep talk to the NXT roster, because obviously they're expecting more roster call-ups with now the confirmed call-ups of Trick Williams, Lash Legend, Jordan Grace, Javon Evans, etc. Robert Stone abruptly burst into the room and asked, "Did you see what Oba just did?" We then cut back to the arena, and the NXT Championship is on the mat. No Overfemi in sight. And this is going to correlate with the vignettes that have been playing for weeks with Oba making his impending debut to Monday Night Raw. Is this a title vacation? That remains to be seen. But that's for next week NXT. This was this week's NXT. Make sure you like and share this around. My name is ZJ Pierce. I am the Southern Wrestling Scholar. This was your NXT New Year's Eve quick recap. Peace.